wake up and you wanna break up, that's cool. No, I won't blame you. It was fun, girl. Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, 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 yeah. And we'll go, 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 go. If you're ready, like I'm ready. 'Cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes?
We built a little cabin on a really tall hill. We plant a little garden, pray for every meal. And we'll grow. And we'll grow. We'll take a little nap on the butterfly grass. Bodies close together like wine in a glass. Hold you close. Hold you close. We'll be living out where the river bends, where the grass gets green and the highway ends, living easy. You and me, baby, in the daffodils, kids growing up in the rolling hills, and love will be enough for us. Rain's coming down on the old tin roof. It's a lullaby storm in the middle of June. Falling slow. Falling slow. We'll be living out where the river bends, where the grass gets green and the highway ends, living easy. You and me, baby, in the daffodils, kids growing up in the rolling hills, and love will be enough for us. Ooh, love. Ooh, love will be enough. So what are we doing?
Katrice has got the hots for you. Seriously. There's something about you, man. She loves you in all seriousness. She does see someone that just a man of character, a man of virtue. You really are a man of your word.
Because today we're here because of a masterpiece.
This marriage sets the tone and the pace for you.
We'll be living out where the river bends, where the grass gets green and the highway ends, living easy. You and me, baby, in the daffodils, kids
So I ask you,
growing
all
up.
your family and friends, are you ready to spend the rest of your life with this woman, to love her, to treasure, to date her? And if so, Connor, would you please say I do? Katrice as well. The challenges, they've been many, but you've done it as a team, as a we. But today, it's about stepping into this new reality, this new adventure for you. So I ask you in front of your family and friends, are you ready to spend the rest of your life with this man, to love him, to encourage him, and to launch him into life with your words? If so, would you please say I do?
We'll be living out where the river bends, where the grass gets green and the highway
Jesus' bride?
So what are we doing on the 7th floor of a high-rise apartment, dreaming of more? We should be living out where the river bends, where the grass gets green and the highway ends, living easy. You and me, baby, in the daffodils, kids growing up in the rolling hills, and love will be enough. And love will be enough for us. We built a little cabin on a really tall hill. I was sitting in a field of pine trees, coaxing the words from the earth and the dirt. I sought to muse, but the words just wouldn't come. It's been a while since I saw you at New Year, holding your breath, your eyes upon the second hand. The way you looked is still vivid to me. You're something out of a dream, messing with my head. And I've been looking for you. Are you hiding? 'Cause I like the way you're calling to me. You spell upon me. You're something out of a dream. And I like it, though I fight it. It took a while for the medicine to sink in, blow out the fog and remove all the cobwebs. Now I'm clear, I can hear myself think straight. I'm on the road with my clothes in a rucksack over my shoulder, following the whispers. People ask me where I'm going in such haste, and I say, my girl's a switchblade, a bright light on the cityscape. Wherever she goes, I'm gonna chase. You're something out of a dream, messing with my head. And I've been looking for you. Are you hiding? 'Cause I like the way you're calling to me. You spell upon me. You're something out of a dream. And I like it, though I fight it. You're something out of a dream. I'm on the road with my clothes in a rucksack over my shoulder, following the whispers. People ask me where I'm going in such haste, and I say, my girl's a switchblade, a bright light on the cityscape. Wherever she goes, I'm gonna chase. You're something out of a dream, messing with my head. And I've been looking for you. Are you hiding? 'Cause I like the way
welcome Mr. and Mrs. Connor Doss.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, your eyes are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is a song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is now you're in the world. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a girl who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is a song.
If you love somebody, better tell them why they're here, 'cause they just may run away from you. You'll never know quite when, well, then again it just depends on how long the time is left for you. I've had the highest mountains, I've had the deepest rivers. You can have it all, but now keep moving. I'll take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. Been holding it in for a while, hey. Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I've tried to cut these corners, tried to take the easy way out. I kept on falling short of something. I could've gave up then, but then again I couldn't have, 'cause I've traveled all this way for something. I take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. Been holding it in for a while, hey. Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. Falling down and it's a long way up, and you think you're out, but get up now. Get up, get up now. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting this long, hey. Hold me there for a while, hey. Take you with me if I can. Dreaming of this since a child. And I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up, and you think you're out, but get up now. Get up, get up now. And I know it's hard when you're falling down, and it's a long way up, and you think you're out.
Ish. You know, and with that said, he's truly a brother to me. It was more than seeing a best friend getting married today. It was more like seeing my blood, my brother, up there getting married to the woman of his dreams. And that's why I took him asking me to be his best man so seriously, because I knew there was a lot of responsibility involved. And I knew come wedding day, there was going to be 3 big responsibilities that I had. The first was make sure Connor is properly dressed, looking sharp for the pictures and the big ceremony. And with that said, I think Connor looks pretty fantastic over there. My second big responsibility was to make sure that Connor was on time for the wedding. And for those of you who know Connor, I was a little nervous about that today. But lo and behold, come game time, he was up there waiting for his beautiful bride exactly when he needed to be. And my third and final responsibility today was to guarantee that Connor and all the groomsmen, all of us, were up there for this big momentous occasion, this once-in-a-lifetime big day, completely sober. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, huh?
So anyways, when you're best friends for 24 years, you accumulate hundreds, if not thousands, of memories. And Connor and I, we experienced a lot of firsts together in each other's lives. First girlfriend, first car, first breakup, first time moving away from home when I moved to Arizona. And I think one of the most unique things about Connor and I's friendship is the fact that we've never actually lived in the same city. We haven't gone to school together since, I don't know, Reagan was in the office. So, with that said, this was by far the most successful long-distance relationship I've ever had. So, thank you to that. But, the number one first experience I'll never forget with Connor was the first and only time he told me he found the woman he was going to marry in Katrice. And it came after a bachelor party in Vegas, Casey. And it was, from what I heard, an insane trip. Connor called me one of the nights that he was there. And I honestly wish I could tell you all what he said on the phone that night, but it was not really English. But I knew he was having a good time. So the next week when he came back, we went out, we went and had lunch, and we were sitting there, and how was Vegas, and who got kicked out of the hotel room, who slept on the floor, who got arrested. I'm waiting for the crazy story. And he kind of looks me in the eyes with that goofy grin, and he goes, I met the girl of my dreams. She's the complete package, man. This girl is like any other I've ever met. Like she's got it all. And that's when I knew, what happens in Vegas doesn't always stay in Vegas. Because Connor truly made the bet of his lifetime. Went all in on Katrice, and definitely hit the jackpot. Absolutely. And obviously, Katrice is beyond a catch. She is one of the most loving, caring, and selfless human beings I've ever met. She is just a genuinely good person. And all of the experiences over the last 4 years I've had with her, and everything she's done for Connor when he was up north working up with Rick, and she was taking the train up there to visit him. It was a no-brainer that this was the girl. She was putting herself before Connor. And I think that's a huge step when you find that right person. And that's why I think Connor and Katrice are truly the definition of soulmates. You don't go into marriage finding the person you can live with. You go into marriage finding the person you can't live without. And that's these two right here, because they cannot live without each other. And that's so obvious in their day-to-day lives. And Connor, I just want you to know how much of an honor it is to be up here today on the most important day of your life, and how much of a privilege it has been to grow up with you from Cub Scouts to bachelor parties. And with that said, I cannot wait to share the next major milestone with you in your life. To Connor and Katrice, let's raise our glasses to an eternity of love and happiness. Cheers!
I'm honored to be standing here today as Katrice's maid of honor and best friend. Words cannot describe how excited and blessed I feel to be celebrating this day with Katrice and Connor. I can't believe that this day is finally here. It feels like yesterday that me and you were shopping for those pink leather shorts that you made me wear to 8th grade graduation trip. That was my nightmare. Going to sock hops, another graduation trip, graduating high school, waiting in the bathroom for Connor to call. As soon as you guys got back from Vegas, she was the ultimate crazy. I was on the toilet waiting the whole time for you to call. We seriously sat there for I don't know how long. I told her that you were going to call, but we still had to wait. Katrice and I have known each other for a long time now, and throughout the years, she's come to mean everything to me. Katrice and I have been best friends since 6th grade. The first time I've laid eyes on this lovely lady, she was walking the halls of Cass Middle School. Yeah. That. We all know when Kat got to school, everyone wanted a piece. So I said to myself as she was strolling down, I said, who is this Maxim model walking the halls with this flawless tan, incredible eyelashes, and skater shoes? The only shoes she would ever wear were the Osiris's or the Etnies for about 7 years. Those were the only shoes she ever had. And I thought to myself, I must get to know this girl ASAP. Other than today, that day we met was probably the best day of her life, so you're welcome for that. After that, we were inseparable. We had a very close group. Mallory, you know where you're at. Except the summers we spent being grounded most of the time. Thanks, Mom, Dad, Chris, Manette. Appreciate it. We can't speak of those, nights because we used to sneak out a lot. So we got to, at least see each other then and there. Mr. Lyon, you always wondered why the screen was missing on Kat's door. I still don't know how that happened. I think it was all Cody. We'll just blame it on Cody. But it wasn't us at all. But in all seriousness, I think the Lions loved me the day they met me. They truly are a second family to me. Words cannot express how amazing they really are. With parents like that, it's no wonder why Katrice grew up to be such a beautiful person. Through 16, 17 years of friendship, we've shared bad hairstyles we used to call jitis, vacations that we've had to wipe from our memories like Men in Black, inside jokes, diapers, the fuzz, Cody, Nani, Nando, you're here. Maximus, Spiticus, and most of all being a Cowboy fan. Yeah! Represent America's team. You guys all know you want to be part of that. Oh, God, wait for that one. I know that I wouldn't be the person that I am today without her. I'm so proud of the person that she has become and the life that she has chosen for herself, especially the man she's chosen to spend the rest of her life with. The love these two share is truly beautiful. From day one, I knew Katrice had found her perfect match in Connor. I don't think that I can say one negative thing about this guy other than you being a Raider fan. But other than that, you're perfect for her. Ugh. Connor, be good to my girl. She's tough on the outside, but we all know she's mushy and sweet on the inside. Hold her when she's sad. Rejoice her accomplishments and call her out when she's being completely crazy. So we know that happens. And love her always. Katrice, my best friend, my partner in crime, you've gained a lot of love from this great man. Devote yourself to him fully. Tell him when he makes you mad, but most importantly, tell him when he makes you happy. Help him achieve his goals and build a beautiful life with him. Love him always. So let's raise our glasses to the new Mr. and Mrs. Dog.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is a beautiful bride and groom you guys have seen. You guys are awesome. Thank you. First of all, I want to thank the family and friends, and there's a lot that actually left, or actually have been from far away that came here to spend this day with us. I want to thank those that came from, I believe, even Arizona, as far as Washington. I want to thank you guys all that you guys came out here to spend this day and make it special for us. We appreciate you guys, the family, friends, all you guys. You're special, and we want to, thank you for coming here. I want to tell you a little story with Katrice and as well as Connor. How I actually met him. But first, I want to start with Katrice, and she's the firstborn. She's the oldest of the 4 siblings. Had her when I was young, and the whole time that she's been with me, she's been my light, my little angel, daddy's girl. I want to make sure that I took care of her. I took her everywhere. I'd even put her in a backpack and mow the grass with me. Yeah, I mean, they didn't have the stuff they have nowadays, but you throw a backpack on you and you mow the grass. I mean, that's what I did. I think we got a couple pictures of it. I mean, you could laugh, but that's what we did. But I took her everywhere. I had a great time. I was proud of her, and I was proud to show her off. She was beautiful. You know, she took the traits of her mom, and I was very proud of her. And even I'm proud of you guys today. You guys are stunning. Let me tell you a little story. The whole time with Katrice, I spent all of her teenage years to make sure I chased off guys. I mean, I had a 20-0 record. These guys they'd be gone. They wouldn't come back. It's like, hey, what happened to so-and-so? And I don't know, he won't call me back. What happened to so-and-so? He won't answer his phone. And so I'm like, all right, good. There's never a guy good enough for your daughter. I mean, that's me. And I wanted to make sure that stayed that way. And I made sure that when a guy would come around, that they didn't come back. And Katrice started to figure this out later on. And I thought I had it down, and somehow Katrice snuck Connor under my radar. I mean, I'm like any other father. Most people put alarm on their house to keep burglars out. I put alarm on my house to make sure I kept Katrice in. I mean, she was sneaking out through the windows, and I'd see her handprints on the screen. It's like, wait a second, she's getting out of my house? What? Not on my watch. So anyways, she somehow got Connor in under my radar. And I didn't even know she was even dating him for some time. And I think I was talking to Cody. I go, Cody comes home and says, hey, where's Katrice? I go, oh, no, she went out with some friends. Oh, she's going out with Connor. Well, who's Connor? What do you mean Connor? I'll kill him. So I talked to Katrice. Hey, who's this Connor? Oh, it's some guy I know. Well, bring him over here. I want to meet him. I mean, kill him, huh? Yeah. Where's he at? So she's like, Dad, be nice to him. He's a good guy. I'm like, yeah, okay, all right. So anyways, she finally brings him over. And I'm thinking, all right, I'm 20-0. I got it down. I'm going to knock this guy out of the park. He's going to be gone. And he comes strolling in. The first thing I see him is like, he's Brad Pitt of Santa Clarita. I'm like, come on. It's like, okay, he's got the looks, he's got the shiny paint, but it's what's under the hood that counts, right? You know, has he got a 454 with dual Holley carburetors, or has he got a 4-cylinder with a blown head gasket? I don't know. So most of the guys, I'm chasing them off, and they're going to pick apart. It's like, get out of here, you know. So I have a meeting with Connor, and Katrice's like, Dad, be good. He's a good guy. So I look down, and Katrice has got this death grip on his hand, you know. Their hands are red. I'm like, well, I don't know if it was him grabbing her hand or her grabbing his hand. Their hands are like red, you know. And I'm like going, hey, I need to talk to Connor. So Katrice is telling me, no. Dad. And I think they had a little talk before he met me, like, don't leave my side. Make sure you stay with me. Don't go on our own, you know. But I finally got a chance to pull Connor aside. Like, I'm going to find something wrong with this guy. And I had a little interview with him, and I could not find any dirt on this guy. I mean, nothing. So I said, hey, Connor, hold on a second. I went and talked to Cody. Hey, Cody, you got any dirt on this guy? Anything? He's like, no, he's a good guy. I'm like, no, there's something. You know, the timing's off or something. Something's wrong, you know. Anyways, I finally talked to him, and I finally got something on him. And you know what it was? I asked, like most guys would ask, you know, who's your favorite college sports team? What is it?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Katrice, really? Katrice, really? Notre Dame. She goes out with a guy from Notre Dame that wants to go, oh, really? So now I got some dirt on him. So I knew his timing was off a little bit. You know, I got to work on him a little bit. So I'm thinking, okay, Katrice's like, Dad, he's a good guy.
Plays like a champion.
Yeah. So she dates him a while, you know, everything's going good. And he's actually turned out to be a nice guy. I mean, there's never a guy good enough for your daughter, at least for me. I mean, if I actually made and molded some guy and say, hey, you know what? This is exactly what I want for my daughter, to take my spot. And I could mold something, but Katrice knew she found something in a guy that I there's no way I can even compare. And raise a toast to the beautiful couple. Thank you. And cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chris Lyon.
Baby, it's been a long day, baby. Things ain't been going my way, you know I need you here. You clear my mind all the time. And baby, the way you move me, it's crazy. It's like you see right through me and make it easier. To please me, you don't even have to try. Oh, because you are the best thing. You are the best thing. You are the best thing ever happened to me. Baby, come a long way, baby. You know I hope and I pray that you believe me when I say this love will never fade away. Oh, because you are the best thing. You are the best thing. You are the best thing ever happened to me. Both of us have known love before. Come on, promising like the spring to walk on out the door. Hearts are strong